Hello everyone, look what I finally have. Yes, my doll has finally arrived, only almost a month later than they said it would. But never mind. Right, let's tilt you down a bit so you can see what I'm doing. Yeah, just checking I'm not showing any information. This is my, well, hopefully this is my Iplehouse Rex from AliExpress. Ordered on the 3rd of September. I was told it would be delivered around the 15th of September. And today is the 10th of October. And it has come today. So yeah, a little bit late. I was a little concerned that it had got lost. But it seems it was just enjoying an extended stay in an airport in China and then an airport in the Netherlands on its way to me in the UK. So it finally arrived in the UK Saturday night and delivered today, Monday. So there we go, well done. Royal Mail, fantastic. You have succeeded where all other mail services failed. Sorry, just having a drink. Right. This is obviously a recast opening, so if that upsets or offends you in any way, you might like to watch something else. Oh, okay, he doesn't have a box even. He just comes in this box and then he's there. I didn't order him from WeNifs, or however it is you say it this time, which is normally where I get my recasts from, but I happened to notice, I was looking at him a long time before I ordered him, which turned out to be a really good thing, because I read a customer review from someone who'd ordered him from WeNifs, who pointed out that he was actually the wrong, it was the wrong body that they'd been given, and somebody else had said, although I can't remember now where I saw this, but somebody else had said that WeNifs had actually lost their FID male body cast, and so they were casting it on a different body. So doll nudity for those of a sensitive nature. So this body does not have a joint here, like a pant joint, as I would say, because it looks like a pair of pants, doesn't it? But the WeNifs recast FID boy body does, because it's wrong. So this is how it should be without that joint. So I got this one from He BJD. Anyway, let me just move the box and put him down and readjust the camera and sit down. So that, oh look, and turn the light on might be a good idea. I don't know if that'll help you see me any better, it just makes my face look shiny. Yes, and perhaps I ought to go and turn some other lights on as well. Hold on a second. Okay, I've put some other lights on. I'm not sure if that makes a lot of difference or not, but now I can show you. So here we go. He is, like I say, from He BJD. And he is their light tan colour. The way they do it, you don't get a whole load of colours to choose from like you do if you order on WeNifs. There's just normal, white normal, then there's light tan, dark tan, and I think there might be a darker one as well, but I can't remember. So I just chose light tan, which yeah, was the right decision, because I wouldn't want him any more tan than this, because he won't look, he'd look very different from Rowan, who he's meant to be partnered with. As those of you who have been watching me for a while will know, So let's have a look at his head. Oh, here it is. This is Rex. It's got a bit of a mark on it here. Put my glasses on. It's got a bit of a mark on his forehead. You can't see it very well on the camera. Hopefully a bit of sponge will sort that out. He does have some eyes, and brilliantly they are the right colour for my character, who he's going to be. So that's good, because they didn't ask, they just sent. He's got these wrist things that they come with, Iplehouse come with. I don't usually bother putting them in. I had some with my Daniel as well. I've never bothered putting them in. Yeah, his eyes are a sort of, browny, not really dark brown, but they've got sort of golden hue to them, goldy brown. There we go. Is that better? I won't put them in now because I'm rubbish. Well, if I do, I'll pause the video, because yeah, I'm not good at that. In fact, I will. I'll pause it. I'll put his eyes in and put his head on for you. So bear with. Okay, I'm back. That actually took me a ridiculous amount of time to get those eyes in, and they're not brilliantly in. What is it about iPutty and me that the iPutty wants to stick to my finger and anywhere that isn't the inside of a doll's head? What is that? Drives me nuts. Anyway, I thought I'd show you him before I've got some clothes I want to put on him. So his eyes are in. Sorry, I'm not very good with this. There we go. They're not brilliant. And I noticed when I was putting his eyes in that actually there was a bit of paper wrapped up with the eyes, and I thought, what's that? And they actually sent me some eyelashes as well, which is quite cool. It is a very small head, which doesn't bode well for me when it comes to painting him. But never mind. I've brought Daniel over to show you a comparison with size. He stands well. My Daniel stands well as well. So this is my JID Daniel next to him, and actually Daniel's head is bigger than his head. So yeah, I don't know what body this one is, if it's the muscle body or the model body, because when you buy a legit Iplehouse, you get the choice of the muscle body or the model one, and I think this is the muscle one. Looking at it, it looks better on the camera, but in real life his head looks actually quite small for this body. I suppose I'll just get used to it. Like I say, he's in light tan, so let's have a look at him. I can't see any seam lines on here. No seam lines at all. He's quite muscly. He's got his six pack and things going on. I'll put my glasses back on. So sorry if the light starts reflecting in them. And they have sort of veins and things on these bodies. It's not too much. Some recasts that I saw with reviews, the people were complaining that the veins were too much. They've got them on his legs as well. Yeah, they're not bad. The hands are nice, not spade-like, and they've got veins on them as well. Let's see how he poses. Right, he stands well. Arms. Yes, after a while they'll stay up or they go out. Yes, they will. Yes, look. Angel of the North. He's double jointed. touch his tiny head. Yeah, it's quite good, isn't he? I say I've not had a recast from this company before, so you know, I went out on a limb. It wasn't the cheapest recast of this doll that I could have had, but I was a bit too wary of going for. There was one that was like £45 or something, and I thought, yeah, I think that may be a bit too cheap. Right, the legs. He hasn't got the mobility joint here. They didn't offer that. It's got some weird kind of joint thing going on in there, so it doesn't lift up very much, and as you lift it up it automatically goes out to the side, but he will hold his leg up like that. Knees might require 2 hands. Knees are double jointed, sort of double jointed. Sorry, you can't even see what I'm doing. They've got a bit of weird, yeah, they are. You have to sort of, well, they'll do that. They will go further back, but it's a joint like I've not seen before. It's not a, I'm not sure actually if they do move back. Oh yeah, there we go. You have to pull it out and be careful. I think it could snap back quite violently, I think, given half a chance. So I wouldn't put my fingers too close. And then the ankles are up, down a bit, all around. They've got this weird sort of thing going on. You kind of have to, they like to sit in the one position by the looks of it. I didn't check wrists, did I? Wrists are, there you go. He holds it out. Oh, he flicked it back at the last minute. He's pretty good. I think Iplehouse aren't exactly known for their posability, and obviously these are cast from the real thing at some point, so I wasn't expecting great things. Head goes down and it doesn't go back, but I noticed when I put the head on, the hook there's 3 positions on the neck that you can put the hook in. So I guess if you move where the hook is, excuse me, I have to use my angling hook here. If I move it forward one, so it's got 3, maybe you'll even be able to see this. It's got 3 notches, look, and you can see it's now in the middle one. There's one behind it and there's one in front of it. And now it can move back a bit more, but it can't move forward so much. So I guess you just have to trial and error and see which one you like. Definitely a recast, this one. He's got no fake, what do they call it, their badge or whatever it is. Unlike my Daniel, who is a Wee Nifs one, he came with a fake. This one doesn't have that, so that's just for information. I do not in any way condone anybody selling a recast as a legit doll. It's something I would never do, and yeah, no, not good. I'm just showing you how he comes. Right, let me see if the clothes I have fit him. I have this shirt from Sartoria J, which I actually originally bought for Daniel. It was a bit too big. He was too small for it. And there are some clothes that I would really like to get from Sartoria J for this one. That's the wrong arm nick. Apparently I don't know how to get dressed anymore. And I thought I would try this shirt on him before I buy anything from Sartoria J, because they're not the cheapest clothes, but they are really nice. it's frustrating because I've been waiting for him to come for much longer than he should have taken, and now I've got to wait. You know, I need to order these clothes, and they might take up to 8 weeks, 8 to 12 weeks apparently. Yeah, and I really wanted to, you know, get him sorted. Anyway, let's see what this shirt looks like on him. Okay. Sartoria J's MSD sized dolls, boy dolls, are quite comparable in size to the FID, the Iplehouse FID, so I'm hopeful that it will fit. I'm not quite sure how this is meant to, oh, it's like that, okay. I've had this for a long time. I think this might be called a poet's shirt or something like that. And then there's this one, which looks like it ought to tie, or perhaps it ties at the back. That might be it. It might tie at the back. I'm just doing it roughly at the minute, just to see. This is the shirt. Oh, hang on. It's got a wrist thing to do, which of course I can't do because I'm cat-handed. There we go, there's one, and the other. Right, so this is the shirt. Now that's quite good. The collar looks a bit big, but I think that would, it shows that their MSD size clothes are a decent enough fit. I do have some trousers here which I bought for Daniel, but these are way too big. They might actually fit in. Let's have a look. They're not at all the style I want. My, jeans is not what he's supposed to be wearing. But let's see if they'll fit him and keep him decent for however many weeks it takes for his other clothes to arrive. These jeans did not come from Sartoria J. I can't remember who I bought them from. It was somebody on Etsy. And like I say, I bought them for Daniel because they were advertised as MSD sized. But when they arrived, it was obvious they were way too big. And yes, they do fit this boy much better, but they're a bit baggy on him still. Look. I mean, a bit too baggy, slightly bit too short, but we'll work with it. We'll work with it. I don't have a wig for him because he's got a small head, so I need to get that sorted. Right, let's just stand him up and then I'll get Rowan. I'm going to pause again, hold on. Okay, so I've put them next to each other. I might tilt you down a bit. So there is a difference in height, which I knew there was going to be. But what do you think? Oh, I was trying to get him to put his arm around her, but he was a bit shy. Oh, there we go, there we go. Not bad, not bad. I don't know how I'm going to paint that tiny face. Oh God. Yes, I feel I might have to send him to somebody else. I've come to the realisation that my little Petuza girl is going to have to go to somebody to be painted because there's no way I can do her. She's too tiny, and I'm thinking maybe the same might be said for this one. Anyway. Right, so there we are. There we have it. Nearly 20 minutes. I've got some more things to open in a minute, but I'm going to make a separate video for those. So, in conclusion, at last, here is Rowan's love interest for my story, my Iplehouse Rex, and whose name is Kit. His name is Kit. yes, I'll leave them to get acquainted. Bye.